Yo, what's up? My name is Sky and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about people pleasing and just how not to care what people are thinking about you or what they're saying about you in general. It limits who you are as a person for real. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it.
Tell me like a Hellcat.
We're just gonna jump right in because I know you have the attention span of a hamster, okay? TikTok has brainwashed you. So I know I'm running on a timer, so I'm gonna just get going. So I used to be someone who cared very deeply what people thought about me. If you didn't like me, like my whole life was ruined. Like I was in the brink of death for real. I could not handle the thought of somebody not liking me. And it drove me crazy. It made me want to do things I didn't want to do, made me change who I was so that I could fit other people's standards and, you know, fit the societal standard that we do have for beauty and like how women are supposed to act, or just people in general. And I'm gonna just start off by saying this. You're never gonna have everybody in the world like you. It's impossible. It's not gonna happen. You cannot have the entire world like you because there's always gonna be that one dick, that one guy in the crowd or girl who just won't fuck with you because of they're just jealous. That's all it is, bro. Or you're just not their cup of tea. Maybe they don't find you interesting. Maybe they don't like your music. They don't like your drawings. They don't like whatever because they just don't like it. That's fine. You don't need them to like it. Because they don't like it doesn't mean what you do is bad. You could be the greatest musician ever. You could love what you put out. And you should. But there's gonna be someone who doesn't like that genre of music. You could be singing pop songs or you could be singing alternative songs. There's someone who doesn't listen to that type of music because that's just not their type of music. And they don't have to listen to your music because they don't owe you anything. People don't owe you things. When you're constantly just trying to get everybody to like you or what you're making, it's gonna be impossible because everybody likes something else. Everybody likes something different. When you care what people think about you, it really limits who you are. You could not be more insignificant. Like, they may say otherwise, but really, if you disappeared in their life, they're gonna live and they're gonna forget about you. That's just how it is. That's how the human brain works. If they're not constantly seeing something, if we're not constantly like talking to people, we're gonna forget about them. And that's how high school is in general. Like, a lot of people, when they get out of high school, they don't talk to anybody that they knew in their high school years because, one, they don't have classes with them, so they're not forced to be next to them every day all the time. So they're gonna do their own thing because they're focused on themselves. So you shouldn't be so focused on what other people like about you if they're gonna forget about you in a couple years anyways. Like, especially if you're in high school, because like literally almost everybody is insecure. They're super insecure and they don't know who they are at all. So they rely on what their friends say, what their group says, literally anybody, what social media says. They rely on that to know how they dress, how they do their hair, how they do their makeup, how they act, who they hang out with. They rely on that. And you shouldn't, because you are not listening to yourself at all. You are not forming a single opinion of yourselves. None of these opinions are your own. These are all you consume online or consume from your friends. It's not who you are because you're not listening to yourself. You're listening to others and their opinions. It's so doubting and it's so sad, honestly, because you lose who you are. What makes you different than everybody else, what you're interested in, what you want to dress in, what cool makeup or hair or style you want to do. You don't want to do it because, oh, I don't know what they're gonna say. People who are gonna forget about you in a couple years anyways, or months, even a day. You're erasing who you are as a person for people who don't even matter, for people who don't genuinely even care about you and would not take a bullet for you, would not change who they are for you. So why are you doing it for them? It's not equal. You make yourself look silly. You lose all the self-respect that you have, and everybody loses respect for you because they know that they could just tell you something and you'll change it. And that they could literally, you're like a doll that they could dress up, play with, tell whatever, and they know you're gonna do it because they know you're insecure. Literally, you are the target for every manipulative and toxic person there is in the world. You are what they are looking for. So why are you giving that energy out? People genuinely just follow what other people say because they're afraid. They're genuinely afraid to be themselves. They're afraid to be different in any type of way because of what other people say. Oh, they're gonna make fun of me. Oh, they're gonna make a joke. Who cares, bro? They have nothing better to do with their time. They are so insecure that the only way that they could get amusement is by putting another human down. And karma is gonna hit them like a bus every single time. And you know what happens when you say bad things about people? You are basically saying everything that you're saying about them to yourself. Because your subconscious mind doesn't know who you're talking to. It always thinks you're talking to you. So if I'm gonna be like, oh, that girl is so ugly, I hate her outfit. Your brain is thinking, oh, I'm thinking about myself. Oh, I'm so ugly, I hate my outfit. Because that's what you are saying out loud. It reflects on you. And then karma's gonna hit you because that's how you act. That's your energy. That's what you give out. You can't listen to what other people say. And it may seem hard at first because they're saying it to you. Like, how are you not gonna take it to heart? You just have to realize that their opinions are formed on what they've seen in their lives, what they've been told in their lives, what they believe, what they've seen online. That's what they believe. That's how they've grew up. That's the environment they've been around. That has nothing to do with you at all. You are a whole nother person, whole nother universe, living a whole nother experience than what they are. So why are you trying to match them? Especially if you don't want to live the life that they're living, there should be no reason why you're trying to match their energy at all, or trying to match what they like at all. Because then you're just going to be them. Someone who's insecure and needs to bring other people down so they could feel even an ounce better about themselves. Which is pathetic. It's honestly pathetic. When you're older and you're gonna look back on your life, you're gonna see all these things, all these changes that you made in yourself for other people. All these things that you try to do for other people. Oh, you need this? Okay, I'll do this for you. Oh, you need this? Okay, I'll do this for you. All you're gonna see is all the things that you did for other people. You did nothing for yourself. You lived no experience for you. You did nothing that you wanted to do. You did everything to help everybody, and you gave out every ounce of your energy. And consumed none of it because you gave it all out. You had all the eggs in your basket. And you gave them all out like you're Oprah. Like, what? You need to respect yourself more than that. You are the only person living your life. You are in control. You are living this. This is your reality. So why are you going off of other people? Why are you living for other people when they're not the one who's living your life? They're not the one seeing what you're seeing. So you're just gonna have all these memories, all these thoughts of all these things I've helped other people with. And I have nothing because I have not helped myself at all. I guarantee you, all those people you helped are gonna be gone. Gone with the wind because they've excelled and they've done everything because you've helped them. And there's nothing wrong with helping people if they're helping you too. If they are benefiting you as well in some type of way, that's fine. If they're not, then you're just wasting your time and you look a little silly, chat. When I'm older, I want to look back and be like, dang, I did every single thing I wanted to do. If I wanted to wear that weird shirt that day, I wore it. If I wanted to have Cindy Lou Who hair that day, I did it. And I'm going to be able to tell my kids, I did everything. I'm going to have the greatest lore because I did everything I wanted to do and I had fun doing it. Because you only live life once. You only get one of this. So why are you living for anybody but yourself? Creating memories for other people that don't even matter. Yeah, they had a good time, but did you? Yeah, you helped them, but did you get anything back? Did you learn anything from that experience? No. All you learned is that they really don't care about you and that they're gone with the wind with somebody else who's gonna help benefit them anyway. Because they're just gonna hang out with people who they can manipulate and use and have as like a servant, or like, oh, hey, I need you to do this. I know you're gonna do this because we're friends. A friendship is equal. A friendship does not mean that I need to do something for you, or I need to get you something, or I need to have something for you. A friendship is just, we are mutually enjoying each other's company because of each other's personalities. That's what it should be. It shouldn't be, oh, I want to be your friend because you have money. Or I want to be your friend because you have good grades and I know you're going to send me the assignment when I need it. No! That's not how life should be. That's not how friends should be. That's not what friends are. That's just you using them for something because of a benefit. Don't be that person that somebody else is using for a benefit and then telling everybody else, oh yeah, you could go and just say that you're friends with her because she's gonna give you the assignment. Just say that you're friends and then she'll do this for you. Or just say that you're friends and she'll help you with this. They literally, you mean nothing to them and they do not care about what you're going through, who you are, your personality, your interests. They do not care. All they care about is what you are giving them. Why are you being a slave? Why are you allowing this behavior on yourself? Why are you allowing people to treat you this way? You shouldn't. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, how do you say that? Like, I don't want to be mean. Sometimes you have to be mean. And it's not even mean. Respecting yourself and saying, I don't want to do that, or hey, you have to pay me for something like that, or you have to do something for me if you want me to do that. They're gonna be like, oh, why? Like, for what? Well, I'm not just gonna do that for you for free. I'm not just some free worker. Like, I work for something. I don't work for nothing. I don't work just to give you whatever, because what are you giving me? It has to be equal. And if they don't believe that it should be equal, you should not be talking to them in general, because they are not a good person and they're just selfish and they're just doing whatever they can for them. They do not give a single damn about you. They do not know who you are as a person. All they know is that they can manipulate you, use you, and change you however they want. You don't want to be that person, because you are weak and you're not going to get anything in your life if you do that. You are just going to be depressed and sad, and when you're by yourself alone at night, you're just going to be like, damn, where are all these people that I thought I liked me because I did something for them? You can't do things for people to get them to like you and love you and get that praise. That praise is just because they're like, oh, thank God somebody else did it for me. Thank God I didn't have to do this. Thank God I was a lazy fuck on my couch hanging out with my friends while this person was slaving away doing something for me, because they think I'm gonna like them more for this, but I'm not. I'm just gonna ask them to do the same thing again next week. And you're stupid enough to do it again next week. Did your mother not raise you better than that? Love yourself first. If you don't feel like doing that, don't do that. If you're not getting anything in return, don't do that. Do not please other people because they do not care about you at the end of the day. You need to care about you, and you are the only person looking out for you. You are the only one living your experience. You're the only one who can make it a better experience. These people are not going to aid you because they are so self-consumed on what is happening with them and their lives and their problems. That is all they are thinking about constantly, 24/7. They are not thinking about, oh, how can I help you? How can I do this? You're the only one doing that. And that's really unfair to you, isn't it? Don't be that guy. Yeah, this video was just kind of to say that you shouldn't care what other people think because they don't care about you. And if they're not paying your bills, if they are not buying every single thing that you need, giving you a house, a bed to sleep on, you physically should not give a fuck. You physically shouldn't care if they left your life tomorrow, because they are not benefiting you in any single type of way. And it is not a mutual agreement. It is not a friendship if somebody is using you for something. And it is okay to say no. It is okay to not want to do something and simply because you just don't want to do it. My needs come before anybody else's wants. Why? Because they are not me. Be who you are. Truly, truthfully, and purely be who you are. So as long as you're doing what brings you joy, at the end of the day, do it. Because you're living this experience for you. This is your life, not theirs. Who cares what people say? And people only say things because they're jealous and they have nothing better to do with their time besides judge people. Because what they crave is drama, because that's all they grew up around. And you're gonna bend the will for that guy, that Karen, who literally is a no fun kill time, who looks like he just came back from Frown Town. Don't listen to that guy. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you got at least one thing out of it. But yeah, just don't be a people pleaser, because you only get one life. Don't waste it on anyone else. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Tell me like a Hellcat.